Happy birthday, Arnica!
Happy
Happy birthday! It's your
birthday!
birthday!
Copyright!
Hail
It's
to the
Arnica's
queen!
birthday. Oh, I'm yelling in your ears. I am so
Whee!
sorry.
Hi,
Look at
everybody.
that
You can
tiara.
tell it's because I didn't bother putting on no good clothes. And my ugly hood, ma'am, an ugly and a tiara ready for this. It's a
Arnica, you
birthday
make every hoodie
extravaganza.
the most
So,
beautiful
well,
hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
especially on your birthday.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
such thing as an ugly hoodie
this
here.
thing is so comfortable.
It's your
Oh,
birthday
and
suit.
the cat is trying to
I love
escape.
it.
Whee!
Oh no, not Hazel. Well, let's go ahead and give her a chance to get introduced real quick. So welcome to As We Ran Through Rotten Wonderlands, a Troika Gardens of Yen mashup. I'm your GM, Arnica, she, her. And let's go ahead and introduce all of our players. And we'll start with Nox so that Hazel can make her lovely escape.
Okay. Meow. Oh, meow, meow. Okay. This is Hazel and I am Nox. We are Hazel and Nox. Arnica flew me and my cat out to this magical garden mystery path thing without telling us that there was magic involved. I just thought I was going to get to see Maine. Um, yeah. So say bye, Hazel. She'll be in the game. Don't worry. And everyone tell Arnica happy birthday. Ooh, wait, no, we should all give Arnica another compliment so she invite it into the game. uh, yeah, Arnica, you're just really fun to watch in like APs in general. You always have like such the best comments in like the Discord server, and you let us go like completely like memeing out about slur merchants and things like that, and it's just really fun knowing you. I had to mention the slur merchant.
I love the slow merchant. Fucking love the slow merchant. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and pop over to Anita.
Hey, everybody, Anita here. I use she, her pronouns today. I'll be playing Anita, but fiction. Um, yeah, I'm a wizard hunter. I have someone's hair. Um, and I'm so excited to be here. Gosh, what to say about Arnica? Tomorrow is Arnica's birthday, and we got to do it up big. Like this I think like this person is such like a skilled and like thoughtful like narrator and like character builder. Like truly from like every single time I've shared like a table with Arnica, like the choices that the characters uh that she plays makes is just like it always touches me, like without fail. Arnica is very good at this, and I feel very blessed to like be a contemporary in this space with her and to celebrate a really huge birthday. Um, she wears the tiara very well,
Yeah.
and we love to see it. Um, with that, I'll pass it off to Shears and the beautiful dog that we're also getting blessed with on screen. We love it when animals come through.
She came to say happy birthday to Arnica.
Happy birthday and hi everybody. I'm Shears. Lexi, come here. Come say hi. There you go. My pronouns are they, them. I'm playing a fictionalized version of myself. Uh, and I have brain farts, and all I can say is Arnica is amazing. She is great quality people, and I am proud to be her friend. And despite the trauma I give my dog playing games with Arnica, she's wearing a tiara for a good goddamn reason. And as I always like to say, hire these amazing people, give them your money, make it rain. So, Tanjobi omadeto,
I do like
Salahewa, happy birthday, Arnica. You are my friend, and I love you very much. And somebody needs to go sit down, so I will be right back.
All right. So let's just catch up. Just do a little bit of making sure everyone's all on the same page. So last week was great. Everything went really well. The flight out was nice. The hotel wasn't haunted. Freaking the walk was sunny and nice. The magical doorway didn't explode. The pudding was not eaten. Like everything went really well. There were a couple hiccups. There may or may not have been a tsunami. You know what? I, these things happen sometimes. It's fine. It didn't even catch us in our ass. It's fine. We're just taking an alternate route. And maybe I got a little bit cold. I'm taking 1 health damage. That's also fine. It's very funny. I'm fine. I've warmed. And we're just kind of meandering around the silver filigree tower. Everyone's starting to understand is able to afford flying everyone out because silver just grows on walls. Yes, this place is magical and a little dangerous, but also it's worth it. There's tangible things you can bring home. There's treasure. It's just lying around, waiting for someone to just pick it up and take it with them. It's fine. This is great. We're having a time. The mermaid, the man-eating mermaid statue is dead. There's fine. It's fine. It's fine. To the oh my god, everybody so loud outside. To the fourth floor, third floor, fourth floor, third floor. To the third floor of the Silver Filigree Towers. And it's up to you guys. Do you want to keep going? Would you like to explore the tower a little bit more? It looks like there's another 4 floors above you. Or do you want to just kind of go out, explore the grounds? Do you want to do?
Um, I would like to explore the tower more because despite the cannibalistic statues, if we can avoid more cannibalistic statues, that would be great. But like looking around, this place is cool. It's very cool, and I would like to see more of the inside.
I'm curious. Like, I want to take some more photos. I also take some of the like the silver vine, and then like wrap it around my arm, and be like, "Hey, that looks cool." Get another one. Get a matching set.
Are we sure that's not like a magical vine that's gonna like boa constrictor?
Not a problem, Knox. What about you and Hazel?
Uh, Hazel and I have watched enough horror movies not to know not to separate from the group. So if we're gonna keep on exploring, then we're gonna keep on exploring because I ain't getting stuck here by myself. Nope, that doesn't end well.
Good choice. So as we wander up these sturdy but old stairs, they creak underfoot, and the third floor are open in the center. They're the remains of a very old library. None of the books are there. It's just the built-in shelves and a small flock of birds about the shape and size of cardinals, but the kind of bright blues and greens have made nests all through these abandoned bookcases. They're sitting on little teal eggs. There's a couple hatchlings in a few of them, but otherwise there's nothing here. It's been emptied out. There's a couple little birds. There's some nests. There's some eggs. If you want, you could technically go rummaging around in some wild bird nests. It is an option.
But there are no books in this library. It's all been looted.
No. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go into some bird's house and just start rummaging. Um
That's true. We might break something.
I'm good. I'm good on the birds unless you want to like take some picture shears.
I have my zoom lens. I'm like getting like nice close-ups of the eggshell patterns and of the hatchlings. I notice like one is like just essentially like punching its way out through the egg, like just being a newly hatchling. I'm like, oh, hang on, hang on. And like take some, basically take. I think I've taken like so far 300 photos minimum, and
Just one
I
or
got
two.
32 gigs on my SD card. I'm good. Um, so I'm like also taking photos of like how the lights hitting into the room as like some wide shots as I switch out my lens. And I'm just like, Arnica, come here. Okay, I want you to stand in front of that light, and I show you how to pose. And is there any chairs in here that are safe?
Um, no, everything has been taken out. It is just the bookcases and the little birdie occupants.
I will have you stand with like the light shining on your hair. I'm like, okay, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I show you like what the what like the photos look like. You have like a halo of light near the edges of your hair, and I
Nice.
just do a happy dance while I take photos.
All right. So we've taken a couple excellent photos. Little birds of us exploring the tower, or do you want to go ahead and head down?
Um I think I'm gonna like I think I'm gonna walk up to the nearest bird nest and just like keep a good amount of distance. Like keep 5 feet in between us and just sort of be like, hey, uh birds, I don't I don't know if you're like magic birds or like regular birds. I want to I just want to know if you're magic birds and can talk to us. You cool with us taking pictures of your babies and stuff? Slash, if you're magic birds and this is a library, are you librarians? And are there any books here that I can check out? Feel free to
Librarians.
cheap and just make me feel very, very silly for talking to a nest of birds. Or talk to me, and I'll deal with that when that comes.
I mean, I feel like talking to birds, even if they don't talk back, is kind of normal.
Those are really great questions. And if these were magic birds, they would have loved being addressed so politely and so thoughtfully. But they are not magic birds. They are just regular birds. And they just go back to birding their way through life. One of the little
Awesome.
pocket gods just kind of pet you just it's okay. Good shot.
Okay.
Good try.
Yeah, we're
Birding
good.
through life.
We're fine. Yeah, I just turn back to Arnica and I'm just like, I maybe I'm no, I turn to I'm sorry. Arnica is in the middle of like photos and stuff. I turn to Knox and I'm just like, I'm maybe I'm being paranoid. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much. I'm Spirited Away is fiction, and this is real life.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Arnica wouldn't like take us someplace dangerous, right? We're we're probably fine.
I'm gonna just look at you and go, do I think Arnica would take us someplace dangerous intentionally? No, no. However, I have been in campaigns by Arnica, and I do think that she would just go, this is just a fun adventure. And then it turns out there's like a man-eating monster at the end.
We have seen one man-eating monster already.
And
Allegedly man-eating monster.
and
I
a
don't.
really angry rice pudding. But let's
That's
just,
I just
fair.
let's
turn
just
over.
Arnica, you know?
I just turn over from my camera and say, "Hey, to be fair, I gave the mermaid some beef jerky."
That is true. Shears did befriend a mermaid with beef
Yeah,
jerky.
and honestly, if I was a rice pudding monster and I was just on a lily pad and koi fish were trying to eat me, I wouldn't be too amenable either. I would look pretty angry. It's
And
probably fine.
I mean, she had to be able to leave, right? Like she's left before because she had to find a way to get the silver roses into her bank account, you know, and then get the tickets and all that. So she's gone home.
Word.
So it's not like, you know, she brought us here without like vetting the place,
That
you
all
know.
seems very logical. Not that I'm eavesdropping or anything.
Um,
And
yeah.
also magical birds. I thought they were gonna talk. Like, why
Okay.
not?
Okay.
We
I'm
had
not.
a sentient rice pudding.
Okay.
Why won't the birds talk? You know, like if they don't talk, that's on them. You know, go you do your bird thing. You know, but
Cool.
like I thought they were gonna talk. Why not? I'm, can Hazel talk? Hazel, speak to me. She ignores me like always. Can I roll for my cat to love me?
Let us love
I
you.
mean, you can. I have a table involving their
Uh,
feeling,
what,
but some
what
of
do
them
I roll?
options you might as well just let Hazel ignore you.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
hold
fine.
on. Roll 1d6.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
You got it.
That was a nat 6. But I
All
think this game you
right.
want to
Nat
go
6
low,
on.
right?
Well, it depends on what you're doing. All we're doing right now is checking out how Hazel's feeling. We're rolling on the table for black cats, which are witches' familiars,
Yeah, it sounds about right.
because Hazel is smarter than the average cat now that she's here,
Hmm,
taking the place of your little goblin dog. There we go. Blue foxes, black cats. You rolled a 6. Hazel is hungry.
that's fair. That makes sense. Actually,
She
hold
is
on a
not
minute.
paying
Yeah,
any
she's got food.
attention to you. She wants different food.
Okay. Shears can do
She wants
magic.
something expensive.
Hey, Shears, can you get like I don't know tilapia or some shit for my cat?
What, like Fancy Feast or some shit?
Yeah, stuff I can't
Hold
afford.
on.
You know, like the good premium. I had to
I know
save for 2 weeks
exactly the
just to get a bag
brand.
of kit and caboodle.
So I'm
I
like
really
going
need
through the
this.
pockets and I'm like pulling out random items and I'm just like, okay, I don't know why a brick is in there, but okay.
Ooh, give that to me. I'll use it later.
Oh yeah, here.
All right.
Thanks.
And then I eventually
So
pull out a
cheers.
can of Fancy Feast.
As you've been pulling out all these things, you felt just for a minute, I don't know, a little bit lightheaded and then fine. A little bit lightheaded and then can of Fancy Feast. You feel something like a muscle has pulled like a sharp cramp, like you have overexerted something. While the robes have been just free sling things out up until now, have exhausted their natural power. From now on, any tool going to have to fuel yourself until you've had a chance to rest. Want to be a bit more sparing with your pockets because now it will do 1 damage of stamina every pull something from your pockets.
Oh shit!
But to be fair, I've never been a thermatologist. I did not know that. I could not afford.
Oh my God.
Kind of felt like you
All
got
this
pulled
just
in
to
the
feed my
nose. Just
cat.
pop.
All this because my
I
cat
just
wanted
feel
something better than what we have.
Yeah, I just feel like the nastiest Charlie horse. And like, I think I overpocketed. Ooh. I need a minute. And I just like sit down on the ground, try to stretch. Oh, okay.
Hazel's gonna come up to you and be like, meow, meow.
You just hear like that metal, like the and
Do
the
you think my cat while you have a Charlie horse?
here you go, Hazel.
Yeah, no, she's gonna eat that up.
Oh man.
You got a better temperament than me.
Yeah, I still got
I'd be like,
some
you did this
water.
to me, Hazel. I mean, I'd still be opening the cat food, but I'd be talking.
Yeah, I still got some water
All right,
in
so
my
we all
like. I'm going through it a lot quicker than. I'm going through my water a lot quicker than normal and feeling a little worried. But like, I will offer you some. Like, water helps cramps. If you need some water and you don't
It
have a water
does?
bottle.
Oh, you are amazing, Anita. And I'll take some
Mhm.
water.
Yeah, Nox, babe. Water is so good for
You
you.
do realize you're not supposed to bleed Dr. Pepper. I say this with love.
Hey, they took my blood, before, and it wasn't Dr. Pepper yet. It's on its way.
Yet.
Water is like 70% you. So when you put in some you, it makes you feel better.
And
It's
Dr. Pepper is like 70% water.
That's math.
That's
I
math.
I know I pulled math out of my ass, but
That's
like
math.
the math that you pulled out of my ass from the math that I pulled out of my ass feels more wrong than the math I pulled out of my ass. And that's on me.
There's so much ass happening.
Shears,
He has
if you're
6 cheeks, and 20 have handprints. As math.
Someone please clip this.
I just need this whole conversation clipped, please. Please, somebody.
Please.
I will love you
It's
forever.
my birthday.
How do you
Arnica's
remember
birthday, nothing
Arnica's
but ass,
birthday?
class, and cheeks.
What if
Oh,
you
that's gonna-
half-ass your ass math? Is that like dividing it in two? Or like,
I've started
Whole lot of trouble.
something.
are you
I've started
proud?
something that I regret.
Let me just take notes really quick, see how I can include this in tomorrow's session.
Yeah, Shears, how's that Charlie horse going?
Oh, working through it.
That's hilarious.
All right. Like if you
Honestly,
don't
this
want to do more stairs, we can just go back down from here. We don't got to explore more of the tower.
I don't think it was the stairs. Like, I mean, I've done like couch to 5K, and I've had no problems with that other than my knee.
Couch to huh?
Oh, it's like a training program. I did a 5K back in
Okay,
2012.
1 second. Opening the book.
That's really cool. Also, like,
That's very.
is that like,
cool.
so this is like new? Like,
Oh
what
no,
are
I've had
you?
Charlie horses before. Like I've been dancing for 9 years now. So like
Hmm.
if I'm rehearsing for like, I don't know, 3 hours or so, and I come straight home and pass out sometimes, they happen. I'm careful. I drink a shit ton of water. Um I think honestly, I think it's the robes.
Oh, um,
Like I pulled out too much stuff and I'm not going to even like touch the pockets, but like I and I just look at all the shit up that's on the ground. There's another brick. There's I don't know why it's there, but like an extra pair of shoes. And I'm like, he's got
alright.
red sole. Holy shit, these are Jimmy Choos. Okay, we're gonna put those back. I have no idea where those came from, but
Okay. The
this is
pockets are
weird.
not unlimited. Got it.
Yeah.
Um, well, still, like, check in with your legs. If you want to, like, keep going up, we can do that. I am curious about, like, what's up on the top of this tower. But, like, if we're done with, like, stairs and going up, um, I'm curious. Also, Arnica, it's your birthday. Do you want to, like, see what's at the top of this tower? Are you, like, been there, done that, yawn, let's go someplace else? What's the vibe, gang?
I mean, look, pretty close to the top. Sometimes these towers have some really good stuff at the top of them. But I don't know. I don't know. The bookcases are completely cleared out, like someone's been here. But I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean they made it to the top. Do you guys want to try it?
I
I
feel
don't know
like
how far we are. We might want to get walking.
I feel like the view from the top is going to be spectacular. Uh, so I would love to go up just for that because this place seems very pretty, and I would love to see everything.
If we go to the top,
All right.
then is something going to get set on fire? Or magical vines that are going to try to eat us?
I don't think so. I don't. God, how the hell? What is going to get set on fire? How? Like there's an old tree. Are you got an old tree on fire? I'm pretty sure we're fine.
I'm from
I'm not
LA,
setting
okay? Every
nothing on
summer,
fire.
everything is on fire. Let's be real.
That is fair. I do have a lighter. I do not intend to use it to burn anything in here, anything of this world. I got a lighter and some sage. That's all I'm intending to burn today. Um,
Just make sure it's not white sage.
yeah, got you. It's not.
But yeah. I don't know. What if somebody's doing a gender reveal in one of the gardens and everything gets on fire again?
Oh God, are there gender reveals in Yin? That's
Yeah.
gross.
Are there?
I
wait,
mean,
wait, wait. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if it's
I wouldn't think.
like a transgender reveal? Those are cool.
Do people do those? That sounds kind
Yeah,
of
they
awesome.
No, seriously, I know somebody who did that.
That is so cute. That's a very
Okay,
cute idea.
that's cute. You know what I mean? Like the people who
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
with
It's
fireworks.
You know
cute
what?
until it
I head up
threatens
some
like a
stairs.
fire.
Let's go. We're
I'm
getting
sorry.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let's take a fires, y'all doing thermite fireworks. Let's go upstairs and take a look. Um, so heading up to the fifth floor, it's a little bit darker. The shutters, this was the level where all the shutters were shut. There's just a couple faint little rays of light coming. Very back wall is, oh, gross. You're going to love this. There's a dead man chained to that back wall. It's an old skeleton. An old skeleton. It looks like there was some writing, some graffiti on the wall above him that's been heavily blacked out with thick black paint. Like, this thing has been here for a long time. These bones are old, they're dry, they're bleached by the sun. They're not big enough to match the sheath furniture that we saw on the first floor, but they're definitely bigger than human bones. And the arrangement's not quite right for them to be human. But anyway, there's a dead man on this floor. Hi.
And this is what I meant.
Hey, skeleton person. This seems to be your room. Are you a skeleton person? Or are you a person that is now a skeleton?
Uh,
Are you a man or are you a muffin?
That is a valid question. That's a valid question because, as I did point out last session, there are animate skeletons. There are living skeletons who occupy the cemetery gardens. So that's good. But no, this is not a living skeleton. This is a living person who has become a skeleton. That is a long dead. This, you have to be buried in one of the cemeteries to resurrect a skeleton. This just perished there a long, long, long time ago. Well, when this tower was still occupied.
okay. So, Arnica, I know this is going to be a very silly question. If I play Thriller, will it come to life?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No.
start doing the
No,
dance.
it won't. It definitely to be buried. It would have needed to be buried over in the. Don't dance at the skeleton. Now look, it was so all right. I should have lied. Yes, I should have snuck up behind you and boo. Would have served every. I
I
I
have a
don't know.
straight face
Look,
when I
there's
say
two
that.
more floors, but we done found a dead man.
What if we play some Oingo Boingo?
No one lives forever.
Dead Man's Party.
Now look,
Adding it to the playlist.
I would make y'all waste your cell phone batteries doing that. It would serve you right. It would serve y'all
Now I
right.
pull out like from my backpack a notepad and a pen, and I'm just like writing down stuff. I'm just like, battery life is precious, and I got power banks in my bag.
So how about that sixth floor?
Now,
Floor number 6.
You want to keep going? Jeez, this person didn't even make it to that floor.
I feel like the upper floors are going to be very, very pretty. There might be stuff in the upper floors.
Like a dead body.
I'm gonna like. Come on, Nox. This is Arnica's birthday, and Arnica says there's cool stuff at the top of this tower, and I wanna do that thing, and like that seems like a very long time ago that happened. maybe the threat has passed. I feel like
Anita, look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. And tell me that you are about to do some horror movie nonsense when we just saw a dead body instead of minding our business and getting the fuck out. You want to keep exploring the place where we found a dead body.
I feel like this entire thing. I feel like if we like get spooked and run away from any old dead body that we find here, we're not going to explore anything. We're not going to be able to see anything.
The last garden didn't have a dead body.
I mean, not that we saw, but like dead
I'm
bodies.
cool with not seeing them, but if I see them, that is a sign.
Okay. I'm cool to like back out and like go somewhere else if we're not feeling the top of this tower.
If Shears, oh god, this comes down to Shears. If Shears wants to go to the top floor, then fine. I'm just saying, if we die, I better come back and be serenaded by a skeleton with the voice of Danny Elfman. Okay, if we die and I do not get serenaded by a skeleton that sounds like Danny Elfman, I will be so mad at you.
Honestly, I agree with Anita on this one. We can't afford to be scared at every single thing. And you're talking to the biggest chicken around here.
No, I feel like that's me.
Also, I'm very curious to like what kind of photos I can get of all of us, like a group shot at the top of a tower.
Oh yeah, that way they have like the selfies taken before terrible moments. Yeah, that okay.
No, I have a tripod. I have a timer.
Okay, sorry. Tripod pictures taken before terrible moments. Maybe you'll capture it on film.
I go up the stairs.
It's fine.
I'm just like staring at Nox for a second. I'm like, I'm gonna go see what's up.
Come on, Hazel. Just follow Shears like this. My grandma always said not to give in to peer pressure, but she didn't say what to do when all your friends want to go see more of where the dead body was, and you don't want to be left alone because of safety and numbers. You know, when I don't know what to do. My grandmother's advice is very conflicting in this moment. Stay with other people, Nox. Don't separate from the group, Nox. Always make sure that you're with your friends and you're not alone when you're walking in strange places, Nox. But what do you do when your friends are peer pressuring you to go see more of a castle where you just found a dead body?
I'm a
See,
look
this
at.
is where if you were a little bit older, some of them 1980s movies.
I watched Punky Brewster. Does that help? All I know is what to do if your friends like in a fridge and gotta give CPR.
No.
That's the only episode I remember.
Everybody cares.
Yeah.
You see that, Nox? You see that, Nox? That's my soul again.
Wait, why? What did I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Genuinely, I don't know what I did.
Made me feel old.
Why? I know the show.
Okay.
I wasn't even trying to do it intentionally that time.
So what's on the next floor?
All right, I'm giving it a minute. My thing is what? Y'all.
See, this is what happens
All
when we
right.
keep exploring places with dead bodies.
Let me
We
see
lose
if I
our
can hear
neck.
y'all now. I'm still here.
Oh, well, okay.
Spirit, spirit, spirit.
Please don't dig your claws into me.
See,
I'm
that's
very
what you done.
sensitive.
All right. I don't know.
Ah!
Something's happening with my internet in my living room, I think, because it's acting up in every room in the house. So I might just have to do this adventure for the next 15 or 20 minutes with my camera off while my sister works on that. Okay.
Last year, we lost our dear friend Arnica.
um. Yeah. Why don't we take a quick break so I can try to fight this thing because I don't know what it's doing, but I am. It's fighting the hell out of me.
Happy birthday!
Birthday.
Hashtag Arnica is great.
Insert Stevie Wonder singing here.
Ha.
Yeah. Now look, we talked about this last week. We ain't got Stevie Wonder money. We got Stevie Wonder at home, and it's Jamie Foxx. I shouldn't say. I hope Jamie Foxx is doing well. I'm thinking of you in the hospital, Jamie Foxx. I hope you get better soon.
Wait, he's in the hospital?
Oh, see now, look, I didn't mean to break that news to you. Yeah, Jamie Foxx in the hospital has been there about a week. Not a lot of information coming out from the family, other than the fact that he is doing better.
I gotta tell my
and
grandma.
that he is talking, which implies that at some point he wasn't. He may or may not have had a stroke. I'm not TMZ. Don't quote me on this. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. I don't have a celebrity gossip show. I could though. Just saying. I'm very up to date on this. Anyway, let's go back to the tower.
Oh no.
Great. Fine. We've decided, for some reason, we are totally cool with the skeleton chained to the wall. We're gonna keep exploring. This is great. This is not necessarily a bad idea.
None of that wee stuff.
None of that wee stuff. Knox is going under duress. Knox is going because of peer pressure. Everyone else is going because here's the thing. Surely the faint-hearted were also run away by that skeleton. The chances of there being treasure upstairs have gone up. Yay. So, Shears took off up the stairs. Everyone kind of followed along behind. So Shears, you are the first person to see that as you mount this last stair onto the landing. There's a stink. It is the stink of a moderate-sized animal. There is something living up here. It's it's funky. It's a little bit reptilian, and it's a little bit musky. There is a cackle, a high-pitched giggle that kind of rolls out of the darkness.
and a deep kind of rattling hiss simultaneously. And everybody makes it to the landing just in time to see one of the infamous Yinian hybrid beasts emerge from the shadows. Now,
Hi? Did we interrupt something here?
now the thing that you see before you has the body of a large, low-slung monitor lizard. Its legs are squat, kind of spread out to the side, but do not mistake this thing for being slow. On its head, a hyena watches you. It has the head of a hyena, the body of a monitor lizard. In its place, instead of a big, thick Komodo tail, there is a there's a snake. There's a snake growing out of his butt, y'all. There is a snake. It's a chimera, and it's got wings, little appropriately sized hummingbird rotating wings, but they are spotted the same as the hyena head. It's not beautiful, but it's not the ugliest thing. I promise you, there are significantly uglier hybrid beasts in Yin. It's about as smart as a dog or a mule. It can be trained. It can be caught and one is a familiar, but it is also made up completely of predators. And it is it's just watching us real reckless right now. It chortles again. What do
I'm
you want
picking
to
Hazel
do?
up.
I'm going to try to talk to it. And just be like, hey, I know this is gonna sound weird, but hear me out. Did we interrupt something? And what kind of boy band do you like? Are you an
It
NSYNC
is
fan? Or are you Backstreet Boys?
it starts kind of pacing its way across this wide tower. Because remember, the tower is about 30 feet from side to side. It's at the far end, we're at this end. And it's slowly like just working its way side to side, kind of watch so they can watch you with both heads, the head in front and the head in the back, just making that chortling sound. This is most of the animal you will know. I promise you, when you see something that should be sentient, you'll be like, oh, I get it. There are some things like the drakes, which will be kind of animal shaped, but this is indeed an animal. At most, a smart animal, but just an animal. It cannot speak.
I'm going to use my knowledge from training Lexi and Huskies.
Oh boy.
Look, if you've ever walked 3 Huskies in the middle of a summer, it ain't easy, but it can be done. Don't you facepalm me.
I really hope this thing doesn't like NSYNC. I don't want this tearing up my heart.
Thank you, Arnica. And I'm gonna, instead of like the magic robe, because I am not getting another Charlie horse, I'm gonna actually pull out my backpack and I have snacks in there. It's basically like the bento for snacks, like the snackle box. And
Okay.
I'm like, and then I just assume the position of like an animal trainer and be like, ah, look at me. Nope, look. Down.
All right. So I am.
I'm gonna die, I know it.
Roll over, play dead.
I'm gonna have you roll against your luck, and let's see how it responds to that.
No, it isn't luck the really bad one.
I
Maybe.
mean, you
Are we trying to roll low or high here?
for luck you want to roll low, and
Okay.
real it's real easy. You just got to hit your luck or under.
Mm-hmm.
Your luck's pretty good. Cheers. Your luck's 11. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna roll your 2d6.
Oh, it's 2d6. Okay. Okay, and that's Plus or minus?
Nope, just with your luck, you're always just gonna roll a pure 2d6.
Okay, so that would be 5, 6, 8.
Cool. Your luck holds. Here's what happens. You manage to catch the attention of the hyena head. The snake head on the tail is still looking at you very suspiciously. It stops the hyena from coming any closer, but the entire creature has stopped about halfway across the tower and is waiting to see what you pull out. It can smell from both heads that you have food. It's waiting to see if you offer something good.
I do the motion for sit.
No, it is absolutely not going to sit. It is just waiting to see if you throw food.
So I hold up like some deli meats. I'm like, you want this?
Right, it
And
is looking.
I toss it to the hyena head.
Well, no, the snake's gonna be mad.
I also toss to the snake head too.
Snakes like deli meat.
We're in Magic Land. I don't think that applies here.
So
Is that how you have deli meat when we've been traveling for a while? That's still good. Like,
it's in the snackle box. It's fine. You just put an ice pack in the bottom of the fish.
Yeah.
A snackle box is literally just a snackle box. You throw some ice packs in the bottom of that. You wrap the deli meat up real good. You put it in aluminum foil. You put that in a different
Exactly.
Ziploc bag. Boom.
it's a lot more complex than my family just had us shove the snacks underneath our shirts and like in our pockets, wear baggy jackets, and walk into the movies.
See,
That's
you're
for
going
the
to the movies. We're
movies.
talking about we're talking about when you have to pack spoilable things to go to like the lake and shit.
Why would I go to a lake?
Completely.
Or the beach.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
from
a picnic.
LA.
It's
Do
a
not
picnic.
go to the beach.
We don't. I'm too busy being in the water, like, and that's what a cooler is for.
You know, it's a picnic. We pack picnics things. It's fine. It's fine. Like, does Shears not get eaten, Arnica?
So
It's nice knowing you, everybody.
both the heads go ahead and they focus for a little bit on this deli meat. We can do a couple of things. You can try to fight this thing if you want to. You can go ahead and keep trying to feed it, but this is a real wild version of the hybrid beast. It's very predatory. It will take a lot. You're gonna have to roll against your luck and succeed like 5 freaking times. I'm not gonna say it's not worth it, but just know it's a lot. The other option is while it's eating, we can sneak away either up or down. What do you want to do?
Y'all know what I want to do.
I'm like just making sure it keeps the attention. I'm like, focus here. Lexi, you need to sit down. I gave her jerky earlier, so she's fine.
I kind of want to sneak past and up, especially since like this is probably the moment where a bunch of people turn away. But I'm looking over at Knox and like we push Knox a good amount. And now there's a whole thing. I trust Shears completely, and I trust Shears' ability to like keep this thing occupied 100%, but still like
I will say the next floor is the top floor. You are almost there.
It's a big ask though. I'm gonna look to Knox and be like, it's a big ask. If we can go down, if you want to.
Are we? My thing is, eventually we have to come back this way, don't we? Arnica, is there another way down that isn't death?
I mean, we got the hair rope. We could tie it off and Rapunzel it.
I don't know how strong you think I am. No,
That's fair.
I can't even lift just the bar for bench pressing. Okay, and that thing's 45 pounds. I cannot support my whole weight and my cat
That's
on a
super
rope
fair.
of dead lady hair. I,
There was that giant tree, the one that was right up against the side of the folly. The head of it is actually leaned in, like part of the ceiling is gone. So technically, it would be very easy to. I promise you, even for you, it was at such an angle and it's so big that it would be really quite easy to just kind of magic down, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy down the tree.
it's up to Shears. Shears.
I am focused on the chimera and basically saying, like, focus. Good chimera.
Lexi is enraptured.
Lexi is like,
No.
I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing.
I
You're
promise I
teasing-
could choose
Little
sex at the
actors.
break.
You're just teasing Lexi at this point.
She knows it's a tense situation. This is normal. So I give a couple more meats,
All right,
and then
I'm gonna,
like I toss it like across the room, close to it, and I say, "Leave it, leave it."
I'm gonna just
This
And I
roll
is
to
just
see
not
what
a
my
quietly-
cat
tame
wants to do.
animal. Bless your heart. I don't know what in the Barnum and Bailey you think is happening here, but this is not a pet. This is a wild animal.
You're
and
just
it
throwing meat at an animal and telling it to
it is
do
eating
shit
that
that it's
meat
not
very
doing.
quickly. I suggest
Guys,
we
if you want to run, go upstairs now.
Okay, I guess we're going upstairs. So I'm gonna take my
And
cat because I don't want the chimera thinking my cat's part of the deli meat. I'm just gonna go.
I have the staff in. So like from my backpack, I pull out and turn on the strobe light for the hot shoe flash, and I say, "Both of you need to get upstairs now. This is going to strobe."
the hell, you're fired. No, I grabbed Knox and we just hustle up the
Yeah,
stairs.
it's like the two of
No,
us
you're
are
fired.
It's like we're going because otherwise we're.
Yeah, I'm gonna like stay in the sort of like doorway, like the stairway up, just like looking down at the scene, making sure that Cheers like also gets up after whatever plan this is happens.
I'm gonna take like very slow steps back, and if it takes a step near me, smile for the birdie.
All right, roll against your luck for me. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, this is going bad. It's gonna go bad. Yada yada. A 6 and a 2, so 6, 8.
All right. It pays you no attention. It has decided that whatever these little scraps of meat are, you are empty of them. There are still some on the floor. It's both heads are now kind of arguing over the last piece. You are able to safely back away to the stairs. You get up, and this is what you guys see. At the top of the stairs, upon reaching the 7th floor, you discover that the tree that has fallen in on the roof is actually an enormous creature. It is called a shepherd of the trees. It looks very much like an old man and also like a tree. It is an old man and a tree simultaneously. He is very tall. He's slightly more human looking than, say, an ant, but he is also not at all human looking. He is a tree. He is sound asleep, just has his head on his hand like this. He looks like he just had to rest his eyes for a minute. He just stopped to rest his eyes and has lost track of time. He is sound asleep next to a giant signal mirror. There are a couple things here and there on the floor, some small things catching the light. They look like they may be a couple scattering of gems, but whatever was here as a treasure is long gone. There's just a couple little gems scattered around.
Oh my god.
That was very impressive.
Could have gone without the strobe, but at least you gave us a warning.
I know better, and that's why I gave that warning.
Yeah, I mean, we got out of that alive. And that's pretty cool.
True.
You have
At least
some
we're alive.
very good like animal handling sort of like skills. Like you trained for that, yeah? Because that's if you just bullshit that, that's incredible.
I
Anita,
grew up
you
around dogs. Hyena, maybe kind of dog, but that's where my brain went. Nope. I am so sorry.
Anita,
Knox, are you okay?
no. Anita, do you want to ask the? Do you want to ask them if it's cool if we like take the gems and if they can give us a ride down?
Oh, that's a person. Oh, that's cool.
Excuse me, Mr. Lorax. Do you speak for the trees?
He is the trees is sleeping very deeply. You can wake him up, but that was not enough. He did not hear you. He is a tired pop. He's tired.
I feel like it'd be rude to climb him when he's.
I think I'll sort of like take out my phone, and use the flashlight feature and try to like sort of like use the mirror to shine some light in his eye and light in their eyes. And
the beacon
just
has been lit.
That's a good idea.
That's hilarious.
Be like,
I love that.
Hello, good morning.
Mr. Lorax.
Do you
Wakey,
have
wakey.
Is this your tower castle? It is lovely. You have a very
Anita,
dangerous path.
I'm gonna have you roll against your. I'm gonna have you roll against your luck unless you have a skill that you think will work.
I'm cute.
I have the etiquette skill. Is this?
I have the etiquette skill. I say.
Are you using your best manners to try to wake up the shepherd of the trees without annoying him?
I'm trying to. I'm
you
trying my
to
best.
light in their face.
Like, I
ahead.
don't think like this humanoid looks like they've been asleep for a very long time. I'm assuming that wherever they've like slept, they don't like get sun in their eyes. So like lights might help them wake up.
Can we tell if they're dead?
Yeah, he's absolutely not. He is totally
Okay.
sleeping. In fact, every so often he makes a little snore.
Yeah, those are healthy leaves we see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like shine some. Yeah, it's like the daylight alarms when you like set an alarm with your phone and then like it also connects to a light that's like daylight. It's a thing. I'm
right.
reaching. I'm reaching, Arnica. You
No,
understand that.
So I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll me 2d6.
I'm trying to roll low.
Yeah, you're trying to roll low.
All right, we got this. In my warm-ups, these die rolled double ones. So suck some more, please. That is a 3 and a 1. So that is 4 total. And I have 1 in my skill for etiquette. Nice. And I have 4 just in my skill, period. So
perfect. So you're fine. You're under. You're good. You're good. So your voice manages to reach the shepherd of the trees. He gives a little yawn. He moves, but he doesn't quite bump into anybody. His leaves rustle. He has long branches that are kind of woven in among themselves. You see a couple little like cat-sized squirrels running among and across him as he stretches and looks up over at all of you and goes, "Oh, I was not asleep. I was resting my eyes. I was are you all on your way to the party?
Are you talking about the Black Queen's party?
He laughs. His laugh is deep. It is friendly. It is open. He goes, "What other party is there worth going to today?"
I have no idea. I, I'm sorry. I just came in, woke you up. It seemed like you were resting your eyes for a while. Just wanted to make sure everything was okay. Also, is this your castle? Your pet?
This this old rundown thing. This hasn't belonged to anybody since the she left Jen. But there are a couple things that have taken up residence in here. You look like you made it up without a scratch, but they can be a little bit ill-tempered. I could just give y'all a lift down if you would like.
Yes,
Please.
please.
That seems
Please.
awesome. Yeah, we're headed to, so if you wanted to like come with us, we could do that. Um Also, you don't happen to know if these gems are like cursed or anything. I don't know. We're in a tower. I feel like wizards have towers, and wizards sometimes put curses on their booty. I said ass things again.
You are saying that things again. The shepherd of the trees just kind of shrugs and he goes, "No, it's not cursed. It was just fell out the bottom, I guess. No, help yourself, help yourself. There's always treasure scattered here and there in Yin. People find it and drop it and leave it and trade it. It's just little rocks, more little stones. Help yourself."
um, yeah, I'm going to look around. What is in this space?
In this space, you see that it used to be a large office of some kind. There are more bookcases. These ones do have a variety of books still in place. There are little drawers that have been rummaged through here and there, a knocked over jewelry box, which is probably where all these assorted little sapphires and amethysts, not super, they're not diamonds and garnets, but they're nice. They are cut, they are faceted, they are polished, they are jewelry ready. They were just never set. There's a handful, probably two or three per person, just lying around from wherever they fell when the good gems were taken.
Um, Bet. I think I'm gonna go for one of the. I think I'm gonna go to the bookcase. And is there is are there any books written in a language that I understand here?
Let's take a look. There are not. The books are bigger than you expected. They're all like they're all like this big, a solid like 3 feet long. They are very heavy. They are written for being much bigger than you. They dwarf your hands, and you do not. The language seems to curl and shift in on itself. You can't tell if it's actually moving or if it's just in more dimensions than your eyes are set to read in. But in this library, there are no books you can read.
Cool. Um, yeah, I'll just like put it back. Uh, Sort of like gather up. Yeah, I will gather up the gems like back in the jewelry box and like set it neatly back on the desk. And I will take one sapphire, I think, because I have a thing with those gems. So I'll pick one up. And
Someone has just rung my doorbell. I'm so sorry. I will be right back.
word, it's like 3:30 now. Can we like take a break or?
Yeah, Darcy, can we go to a quick break? Cool. I am so sorry. We will be back in like 10 minutes. Let's run some ads real quick.
Bezos bills. Bezos bills.
Happy birthday, Arnica! Happy birthday!
Happy
birthday! Oh my god, it's your birthday!
Thank you. All right, we're back. Everybody's been letting my building who needs to be here who doesn't have keys. I don't want to hear my fucking doorbell again. We're busy. We're on an adventure. We're talking to shepherds of trees.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
So, Anita, you have just picked up all this treasure and you put most of the treasure back in the jewelry box. You could just have it, but you're like, no, I don't like money, I guess. You put most of it back. Why don't you tell me about the gem you have?
I like money. I like money. But you know what I'm in? I'm in a tower. You know who owns towers? Wizards own towers. You know what I am? I'm a wizard hunter. So wizards probably don't like me. If I just walk around clanging with some wizard's jewelry and some wizard sees me out in the street, if I'm a wizard, I'm beating that wizard hunter's ass. And I'm not trying to get that smoke. But no, also like there's no such thing as free treasure. And like that in Anita's mind, that might not be true here, but in Anita's mind, there is no such thing as free treasure anywhere.
I was gonna say, Bestie, didn't we just take a bunch of silver roses
And-
for free and shove them in our bags?
Yeah,
I have
and
like vines on my arms, like jewelry.
Yeah, and back then Anita's like, all right, somebody's watching. Somebody's like out here being like, this is my shit. And I need to be able to say I gave something back when they come asking for receipts. So when they come, I can not lie and say, I fed the vine some water to like help it grow some more flowers. And that is the equivalent exchange. When they come here, I'll be like, there was a really big mess in this top tower area. I cleaned it up. I set it down. I took one and I let like the jewelry box be open, so
So
anybody who needs it can take it as well.
I only stole a little bit of your stuff, and I
But
cleaned your house up. So please don't get mad for me stealing some of your stuff.
I don't
I
know
just took
how
photos of the whole place. So if you're looking to put this on the real estate market, you can use them photos. It's fine.
I don't know how magic logic works, but
Hazel
I'm
said that this was a bad idea. In that you just because you did something nice when you stole stuff does not negate the fact that you stole something.
you know,
We got bills to pay.
I do too. That's why I stole the flowers, and I'm gonna take some gems, but I'm not gonna be like,
please.
hey, at least I'm like, no, I'm a thief.
Like you're getting no judgment over here, but like I do the thing. I clean up a little bit. I take one sapphire piece because like my first D&D character ended up like getting the title as the Sapphire Lady. And sapphire, I've never seen a sapphire in person before, or maybe I have and just like haven't noticed it, but I'm just gonna take it and put it up on my nerd desk and show my friends when I get back home. But yeah.
I feel like that's the best explanation, honestly, for whoever owns this stuff. It's like, listen, I'm not even trying to steal to be rich. I am a nerd. And sapphires are cool. And I really wanted, because it makes me think like that's like me taking a pine needle or something and being like, listen, tree, I'm funny on the internet.
I'm gonna see if there's any rubies in that box.
There's a very light pinkish one and then a very deep red.
Just realized we've been doing this for 2 hours and we're still in the same tower.
We are. Y'all are having fun in this tower. I will say that. You were just.
I'm gonna take the dark ruby for my mom.
Ooh, are there garnets? Can I take 2 for my grandma and my mom? We're just sorting through for specific gems.
You sure can.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get 2 garnets for my mom and my grandma. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Nah, that's all.
All right.
Yeah.
So the shepherd.
Oh, and just some stuff for money, but yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't blame you because here's the thing: every one of them gems, just like the weight of the silver vines, they are all worth about $400 a piece.
And I got student loans and
You
another
do.
year of grad school.
They are.
Maybe it
nice.
doesn't need to live on my shelf for my nerd shelf. Maybe I just sell that.
I'll take the lighter ruby as well and an emerald.
There we
done.
go.
You know what? Let's just take the jewelry box. Let's be real. We need
That's
the
way
money.
too heavy.
So the shepherd of the trees is waiting. He can go ahead and just very carefully pick you guys up and just put you on your feet at the bottom of the tower. Or you could take the long way down. What do you want to do?
Oh, I don't want to go past the Chimera monster again.
I want to go with the Lorax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at Nox as like Nox calls them the Lorax again and be like, I'm so sorry, we've been rude. My name actually
no.
Actually,
no.
You can call me A. What can I call you?
He laughed. It is a long, pleasant laugh, and he goes, "You are very clever. I am just one of the shepherds of the trees. You can't confuse us. You'll know me when you see me."
Can I call you the
He holds out his
Lorax?
hand, and you guys all climb. We all climb aboard, and it's very gentle, very soft way he kind of lifts everyone, pivots, and sets us all down by that grove of aspens that I mentioned, right near the edge of the gate. So at this point, he kind of goes, "It's very easy to get where you're going. You're only, if you take the right road, you're only a couple hours away. You're already on the 4th garden. You just need to get to the 13th. Take the wrong road. There are some long ones. If you see the singing settlement, you've gone too far. I'll see you at the party.
What if we take the country roads?
He laughs. They're all country roads.
Will they take me home?
He wanders off into
Knox.
the aspens and vanishes.
Oh, Shepard, you're not coming with us?
No, he is an old and powerful being. He is one of the oldest, strongest things in Yin. He has some things to do before the party. But he has given you a clue in that he has now locked at least one safe road by telling you that you're only, I don't know what is 13 take away for 9, 11? I don't know. I'm under the influence. You're 13
4.
minus yeah, 13 minus 4 is 9. So you're 9. It's fine. You're that many gardens away from the party if you take the right road. There's a shortcut nearby, is what he mentions. And then he vanishes. Just a tree spirit there 1 second, gone the next. Now the shortcut could be in this garden or the next garden. What do you want to do?
So he just pulled a My Neighbor Totoro and just dipped.
Just do.
Okay.
I mean, like, the directions seem legit. What do you guys think?
Anita's like, just, whew, that was a close one. In Spirited Away, if you give somebody your real name, you get locked in capitalism forever. That's not.
We're already locked in capitalism forever. We live in the US. But also, yeah, that's like the first rule of Fae is don't give them your name.
Like, I caught it. And it was fine.
You caught it. Let's all agree not to use each other's names in front of people that aren't us.
Yeah, should we all have like code names or something?
I mean, I go by many names, so jokes on them.
Here a bunch.
That's a good point. Knox isn't my real name.
I'm just, I've never been held captive by anyone saying my name. I've been in and out of here a couple times. You do how you feel comfortable, and I check my watch and I look up at the sky. We should probably get going because, y'all don't want to be here when the sun goes down. Not that it's dangerous, just that it's going to be a pain in the ass to walk home in the dark. And
really,
also, I don't want that door to close.
What do you mean the door closed, Arnica?
Look, by the time the sun goes down, you will have been here for 24 hours. You're not going to be here for 24 hours. That's not a party. That's a disaster. That's half a Fire Island. Okay, we're just going to the party and we're going home. The door closes in 24 hours, but you're not going to be here in 24 hours. That's like talking about what to do if the plane crashes. The plane's not going to crash.
First of all, I know lots of people that party for like 24 hours. And second of all, I feel like they always talk about what to do if the plane's going to crash. That's at the beginning of every flight.
I don't fly. I'm scared of heights. It's fine. Look.
They even give you little pamphlets on what to do with the plane.
Knox. Think of it, honestly, from what I understand.
24 hours, we open the door. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
honestly, think of it like office hours. So honestly, I think like Arnica's right. We should probably hoof it and see, and listen to the Lorax guy and get to the party.
Yeah, let's
just want to go promote and get a date with a queen. Okay, operations go celebrate Arnica's birthday, get Shears a date, commence. Next garden. I don't have enough Dr. Pepper for this.
And Knox, you got jewels, you got silver roses. Imagine you'll be debt free from your student loans.
These things are $400 a thing. There ain't enough roses for me to pay off that debt.
We're only 4 gardens in. All right. So you guys wanted to head to the next garden, or you wanted to explore and try to find a shortcut? Here, the next garden, what do you want to do?
Um, like how close does it look until sundown right now?
Oh, it's still, I have been keeping track. You have been here. We've been in Yen roughly about 2 hours.
Okay. I feel like we can, as long as we walk with purpose, we shouldn't have to like go searching for a shortcut and get lost. We can just continue on the path, I feel like. So I'm down with just like going through this gate.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Same.
at the, we're real near, we're right by the garden gate. It's just a couple 100 feet away. Just cross the lawn, trees in the background, the follies, so cute off in the distance. It now looks much further away than it should be. It seems like we've only walked a little bit, but it is off in the distance. And as we pass through the little rounded gate, we enter a kind of cold garden, not like freezing cold. No one's uncomfortable, but it is crisp and sunny, like an unexpected January snow day, but not quite as cold, just bright like that. It is an enormous outdoor hockey rink. Now, there is a crowd of creatures gathered around. They're all cheering and jeering, and they are all either wearing a red and black jersey with a white 48 on it, or a silver one with a holographic 3. As we try to go through the gate, there is a cat, a big black Tom, sitting on a stool next to 2 boxes. Each of them has a jersey. Uh, you have to pick a jersey and put it on to go in. You can just put it on over your clothes, but
Like, red's my favorite color, but I love the hollow. Oh,
I
man.
feel like whatever we pick, we should all pick the same thing just in case. Um, but I'll just like look to the cat and just be like, this isn't like a once you're in, you're trapped forever in the hockey game, right? I don't, I can't, I can't skate. I'm notoriously bad at skating.
I've never even tried to skate. So like my boyfriend wanted to take me last winter, but there was a whole thing, and it's like,
Is there like a third spectator's jersey that we can
yes, I could be a
maybe
great cheerleader.
the cat looks at
let's
you
go.
and he flattens his ears and he switches his tail and he's like, "Meow." There is
Don't give me
not.
that attitude,
Got to-
okay?
I
got to
grabbed
pick
the
a
red jersey.
Let's go
Okay.
with red jersey.
Red
Okay.
jersey.
All right. So everybody puts on a big black, red, and white jersey. And the cat,
Can I get like 5 mini red jerseys for the pocket dots?
Oh, can I also get a mini one for Hazel?
uh, the cat huffs and just kind of makes a disgusting cat noise, but he does turn around. And as he does, he turns in a circle. And the next time he sits down in front of him, there are now 3 boxes. One of them is quite small, and inside there is indeed a jersey sized for Hazel and 5 little tiny pocket god finger puppet sized jerseys, all in the black, red, and white.
I'm gonna
Thank
take
you so
some
much, Cat.
some
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna take some of Hazel's leftover fancy feast because she's one cat. She's not eating a whole can yet, and put some out. Pour some out for the angry cat and be like, thanks.
Right. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but human cat food we make in America is just garbage. Just like our food, it's full of sugar and salt. It's the best goddamn thing this magical cat's ever eaten. He's never had junk food before. The black tomcat turns around in a circle again. All the boxes disappear. He jumps down and follows you, Knox. Congratulations, we have picked up a familiar, one of the Black Witch's cats. Down on the ice, there is a scuffle happening. A 26-foot long winged serpent is wrapped like a constrictor around a very large glass butler. The glass butler is a being that kind of they're humanoid. They're kind of like mannequins, if mannequins are made of delicately blown glass. And instead of heads, it's really more like a very ornamental coral sculpture. Again, just like very light, delicate blown glass. They're actually much sturdier than they look. They cannot speak like we speak, but they can force little notes. They can force air through their various little coral tubes to make enough of a semblance of noise that you can understand. This one, however, does not have time for all that. He looks like it has been broken a couple times and glued together badly, a lot. The glass butler has thrown down its sticks at its gloves, and the drake is battering at it with its wings, serpentine helmet knocked down over its eyes. There are creatures wandering around the crowd, placing and taking bets on the winner, selling snacks and beers. If you want to buy a beer, it will heal you. A beer or a pretzel, it will heal you for 1d6 of stamina. But that's what's going on. There's a hockey fight against the blacks and reds, the winged serpent, and the glass butler. Now we can stand and cheer and watch. Technically, we're on his team now. We could jump on the ice and help him whoop the glass butler's ass. We could stand here and just enjoy this. We could head for the other end. What do you want to do?
I will grab I'll be like, hey, can I get a pretzel?
Yes, a
Ooh, I
small
want a pretzel.
hedgehog. A small hedgehog wanders over to you. They are wearing a holographic jersey. They look you up and down, kind of one of them. But they still offer you a large, like, big ass pretzel. It's like half the size of your head.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it.
So warm.
I'm gonna give it a gem because I feel like you got to tip.
Mm-hmm.
You have to tip. This is how people make their living. Like, so I'm gonna give a gem as a tip. Be like, thanks.
Gonna look at the hedgehog's gonna look at you, roll his eyes, reach in his little apron, pull out a small bag of coins, and like 5 more pretzels, and just be like, lady, hey, you have a nice day. Just wander off. You can't try to break that big ass gem. What the you're lucky it's halfway through the match.
I scarf down that pretzel and I'm just like, yeah, like encouraging the serpent, like, hey! I watch hockey.
Yeah. The serpent is roused by your cheers. He fights
Like,
harder.
Are they playing hockey or are they just fighting each other on ice?
I mean, it looks like at some point they were playing a pickup game, and then somebody says something about someone else's mama. Like, that's the way they fight. They fighting. The girl's pulling hair.
Oh, so it's
Except
Malice
nobody
at the
got hair.
Palace, but hockey. Got it.
Yeah, like sticks, gloves.
This is a
It's a mess.
typical Islanders game.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna like look down at the spectacle and just be like, I never understood hockey. And it's just gonna like look around and eyes a little bit wide when I see that like 2 of my companions are eating the food.
You want a piece? It's good.
Arnica said she'd stop us if it wasn't good to eat. Okay, at least we tried.
3 of your companions are eating the food. I have absolutely picked one of Knox's pretzels, and I am just going to town.
Oh my god, pretzel. It's so. I think this is like right out of the oven. This is so good.
So good.
It's not even too salty.
And that's a hard balance.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anita, you want a piece? I've been breaking it off, so.
I think I'm gonna flip down my ruby lorgnette because I don't know, like cautionary tale of the lotus eaters. I don't want to get stuck here eating nice food, like wrapped up in a super violent hockey game that never ends, and wind up here past sunset. So I flip down the ruby lorgnette. What do I see?
You see the pretzels are just pretzels. Everything looks perfectly normal, a little bit red tinted. The the glass butler is glowing, but it is a magical construct. The winged serpent is glowing, but to be fair, it's a winged serpent. All the hockey shirts look fine. All the magical creatures glow. The the gate itself is fine. It's just very hard to get to because the crowd between you guys and the gate is very thick.
I'll flip it up and I'll just like take a piece of pretzel and like put it in my bag, save it for later. Um, and just be like, I'm gonna try to like see if I can find a path to the exit. Uh, just like, yeah, it seems like there's a lot just happening. This place is very much packed. So I'm gonna try the path of least resistance, and I'll just like send out a light flare with my cell phone. Uh, when I get to the exit, I Anita personally never got hockey. So just like this seems a lot. I'm a I'm a find my way through this.
Okay, Anita, roll against your luck for me real quick.
Oh, okay, we're
I
rolling
believe in
low,
you.
yes.
Yeah, we're rolling low.
Okay, here we go. It's not super low, but it's not super high. That is a 7.
That's good because your luck is a 10. So this is what happens. When you get to the gate, you hold up your phone, you go to flash it, just a little, and it just so happens to, as you sweep it across, it hits the ice. It hits the glass butler and it kind of diffracts through them. Little rainbows go shooting out their little coral pieces, but it distracts the shit out the glass butler. It slips on the ice. The drake, the winged serpent, beats it down to the ground. Everybody starts cheering. Obviously, the winged serpent has won this battle. The glass butler gets up, kind of kicks a little bit, and all around, everybody starts pulling off their jerseys. You know, everyone who had a black and red on starts collecting money if they placed any bets. The ones who had holographic ones are paying up. Underneath, everybody has on a completely different jersey for teams you've never heard of. Just the most ridiculous, terrible color patterns, and they all bail onto the ice simultaneously. I don't know what kind of game is happening, but I'm very glad I don't have to figure out the rules. The path is clear. You can just head to the gate.
Oh, that felt like cheating. Oh, that's my bad. Like, it's a good game. Good game. Mystical construct. Oh, I feel bad. Okay. Hey, gang, there's a clear path now. We're good. We're
Okay.
fine.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna hail down that hedgehog again. I was like, hey, can I get another pretzel?
The hedgehog is on the ice, man. He just kind of points
man.
at the box. There's one. It looks like a lot of people have touched it though, but there's one pretzel left in the bottom of the box if you want it.
Nope. Nope. It was worth a shot. Let's go.
No,
Not worth
we
it.
are in a pan dulce. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
All right. So as we pass through the gate, It is briefly very disorienting. For a moment, it very much feels as if the entire world has tilted. I grabbed you before you can go too far because the ground at the gate, there's a little landing and then it descends like a hill, but this hill is very, very steep. It's like they just broke part of the garden and let it sink down to like a 60-degree slope. You can technically make it down, but it will require some work. It's not necessarily easy. We can turn around, go back and try a different path. Just like when the vines covered through. But we will lose this path if we do. We cannot come back to this one. Or we can try to go down this way. It'll take some effort, but there are perfectly safe trees. There's a giant tree right in the frickin' middle with a huge nest. It's grown out parallel to the ground and then turned up towards the sun. But there's also lots of scorch marks. There's some burnt places here as well. It looks like something has flown by and just kind of set things on fire, but only in small spots. Only in small spots. What do you want to do?
First, Nox. This is the first time I've heard pan dulce before. That broke me a little bit, just a little bit.
Have you not heard that one used for?
I haven't. That's the first time. It was very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, like I think I am very curious about like what the path forward looks like and like what could make I would like to speak to the thing that made that nest because that seems pretty cool, but also it might be a dragon because bird thing that leaves scorch marks might be a dragon. And that could be a good thing if it's a friendly dragon, or that could be a bad thing if it's not a friendly dragon. I am curious, and I feel like I feel like forward is the best way to get where we're going before the deadline. So I would like to go forward, but Knox has already lectured me a little bit about being reckless. So I'm about going forward, but I'm gonna turn to my companions. And also GM Arnica, I have a like mechanics question. So I rolled my luck. Does this mean my luck goes down or
Your luck only goes down when you roll higher than your luck.
got you? Okay, so my luck is fine for now. I love that.
It's fine for now.
Beautiful. That's all I want. I speak my thoughts and I look to my companions.
Honestly, I think forward's the best way to go. And I look to Knox, like, what do you think?
That I'm flammable?
That's very fair.
That is true.
And I will say that we spent a lot of the last couple of rooms not doing what Knox wanted. So, Knox, if you want to turn around and go back, I'm completely okay with that. Unless Arnica, you have some more like insight into this room that we might not be aware of.
Or maybe your map got fixed?
I wish. The good news is we're running like parallel to my map. I roughly know where we are. We're like 3 over from the side. So that's good. That's great. I roughly know where we are. I know we're in the right neighborhood. This place is I'm not going to say it's a bad idea, but here's what we're going to have to do. If you be real careful when you lean, because this is a steep hill, but if you lean, you can see that the tree is right in the middle and the gate is directly underneath it. It's placed at such an angle that we could technically, and I can see the next garden is full of water. We could technically drop out of that tree and just kind of go whoop, into the gate, and we'll just land in the water. Or we can go the long way and just kind of go around and get down too, but we're going to have to climb down if we go through this garden.
Any insight about what left the scorch marks?
As you ask that, there is a clatter and a rustle as something flies. The gate opens and shuts again behind us, but nothing walks in. Something flies overhead. It is the winged serpent from the hockey rink. He takes off his jersey as he circles around and kind of throws it down in his nest, and he's looking. And he looks at everyone, and we're all still wearing the correct jersey.
Hey!
Gang, 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 gang.
It's so good.
Thank you, Shears. Shears, we need to go to Vegas with Shears. That's the next party.
I just like look at the winged serpent like,
that.
hey!
Yeah,
You fought good. I
gives
like
one
you.
Of these. Hey, buddy fingers. So the good news is this is the Drake's garden. It knows exactly where all the most solid spots are. It navigates you easily. It has, all sorts of stuff in its nest. You don't even have to use the potentially cursed bundles. The bundles aren't cursed. I know how Anita feels. There is rope in the Drake's nest. It literally just ties it off. It's done this for people before. It's old hat. And you can very easily just kind of follow a guide rope instead of having to dig into the ground down to the tree. And then you can either jump through the gate or you can lower yourself down with a rope if you think you got the arms for it. What do you want to do?
I'll do the rope. I have experience in pole and learning how to like go up and down, stuff like that.
I feel like I knew that, but that's going in the lore book anyways.
Yeah, I figured. And I just like say to the serpent, hey, you were awesome. I like your fighting.
Yeah, it does not speak, but through the pantomime, you really get some of those, no, it's all you. It's all you. As you lower yourself, the rope is not quite long enough to go through the gate. It dangles about 18 inches above the gate. So you get to the bottom of it. You are perfectly aligned. And you just let go. And as you do, everybody can see this. And it's wild to see from the outside. You fall through the gate oriented this way. And then as gravity reasserts itself and you fall into a properly aligned garden, you skip across the top of the water 3 times like a little rock, just a little boop, 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 before you sink into some waist deep water. It is quite warm.
Guys, you gotta try this. This is so cool.
All right.
Okay, so waist deep water means cannonballs are a bad idea. I understand.
Yeah. No cannonballs.
I almost did one.
Yeah, I was this close, and then I was like, let me not be reckless in somebody else's house. And
let me use that etiquette skill.
Thank goodness my home training kicked in at the last minute.
This is portal physics. You are going in this way and coming out this way. So you're not going to fall in the water. You are going to skip across the top. That's going to break most of your momentum. You can cannonball if you want to. I'm just
like
saying.
A stone?
Yes.
I'm a go in the careful way. Okay. I'm a go in the careful way. Like, I hear you, Arnica. I hear that like physics are different here. I don't see it. And like me thinking and trying to cannonball into waist deep water, that's just I can't. Thank you though. I will watch you do it and cheer you on and be that friend, but like I can't myself.
How high are we again?
You're about 50 feet away from
Oh
me.
hell no! I ain't cannonballing nothing. No,
It's
no,
fine.
no, no.
Okay.
I am terrified of heights. I'm just like, nope, nope. I'm going with Anita.
Yeah, we can like low key fireman's pole it. We just gotta squeeze with like our hands and our thighs, and we'll be good.
I'm
All
just
right,
like yelling
force
up,
strength.
like I was like, I'm like yelling up, like, don't grip too hard with your hands. Use your thighs.
Thighs. Okay, like I'm
Thighs.
trying to crack a watermelon. Got it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Pharaoh's egg. So the two of you slowly just kind of scoot yourself down there, just a little. You get to the bottom of the rope. You let go. You drop in.
Oh God, is that our rope noises?
Yes,
No, no, it sure as fuck is not.
Yeah, look me in the eye, Knox.
No.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the
No.
hard. It's digging into your hands. I hate it. I promise you, that's exactly the noise I would
No.
make if I was going down the rope. I'm just terrible.
Those aren't our noises. Those are the noises that the rope is making as we're going
exactly.
down it.
That is not us. No.
That's hilarious. Sure.
I would just. It's been nice, y'all. I'm just.
And you guys both just kind of drop through the gate one after another. You fall through vertically. You land horizontally. You bounce a little bit, just a little boop, 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 like a little cartoon. Then you just sink. You're sitting in the water, slapping around your shoulders. Everything's good. And now you get to see how glorious this would have looked. As I just kind of give one of these to the Drake and just kind of step off the branch and just fall. Like I'm riding the Dorito, trying to impress that girl in 9th grade again. It was a terrible decision then. It was a terrible decision now. I don't know what it is about me.
Riding the Dorito? I need that story. Sorry,
yeah,
we got things to do, but like continue.
Knox, open up a new file from Arnica.
Arnica lore.
I have been known, despite my fear of heights. I got that dog. I got that daddy in me. I got to flex. If there is a chance that I might impress a femme by doing something stupid, that 17-year-old boy in me comes out and says, we gonna make her be like, wow, that was dumb. Are you okay? And I'll be like, yeah. You know, and it's that part of me that has me step off onto this 66-degree drop. I fall through the gate like I'm riding one of those endless log flumes, and I just skip. I go boop, 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 across the water. It's totally fine. It's very funny. You could have had this enjoyable, the log flume from hell experience, but no, you all went down the road like careful people. It's fine. It's very fun. We are now all in the flooded steam pipes.
Yeah, Arnica just like whizzes past us and like far whizzes past us. And I just sort of like stand up in the water, like shake myself off. And I look to Shears and Knox and I'm just like, is Arnica okay? Like, one, that was wild. Like, this was like a lot for me. Let's go check on Arnica. Can we go check on Arnica?
Yeah. Oh, come on, that was fun though. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I'm just floating on my back. I've brought myself to a slow halt. I've starfished myself out. Now I'm just floating in this warm water. It is bubbling because there are steam pipes. It has definitely earned its name. They are large enough for a human being to climb inside. They are running. It looks like they used to be artfully hidden, behind the flower beds that used to, scatter the lawn. But most of it is underwater now. The turf has split, the flowers have died back. And there's a buzzing, a large mechanical buzzing sound coming from the largest pipe that has buckled as if it's exploded outwards. This is what's warming the water in the garden, because the steamy water, the almost boiling hot water, it's very hot over there, is still surging out of that pipe and hitting the cold water in the rest of the garden.
Okay, Shears, this is gonna feel great for that Charlie horse you had, and this
Oh my god, it's feeling great already.
right, yo, my back and my knees. I'ma just.
Oh my god, get like a thing of like Epsom salt in here. Holy shit,
Oh
this would
my
be the
God,
best
it'd be
spa day ever.
great.
Oh my god, this feels amazing.
Right? Oh man, I need one of these at home.
Oh my god, imagine having something like this in your backyard.
I never leave.
Get like those floating caddies for your drinks and your snacks, because you gotta have bath snacks.
Yeah, no. Again, hello. Like, oh my god. Wait, is my cat in the water?
Hazel sat on your shoulder the whole time you went down. When you dropped in, Hazel dropped in, but she kind of jumped off your head as you were falling through and jumped onto a nearby piece of cold pipe. So she's just standing there unimpressed and hollering her head off. She's not wet, but she's not stoked.
So she's that's about right.
Yeah. Wait, where's the other cat?
Yeah, what about my other cat?
You look around for a minute, and then slowly but surely a black shadowy little boy, well, I say little, but he's a beast, he's a big old Tom, just slinks down into the thing and follows the exact same path as Hazel, in that he seems to back down the rope and just drops down and throws himself an angle so that he bounces off a couple things and then lands on a cold steam pipe as well.
Okay.
So now there are two cats hollering for you. They don't want to get wet.
I think this is the moment that I notice we have a cat with us that we didn't have before. And I'll just like look and be like, did we steal somebody's cat?
It came willingly.
We fed it, so therefore, congrats. We had cat.
Does the cat have a collar?
The cat does not have a collar.
It's
This
the cat
particular
chip.
kind of black cat in Yen is genuinely a witch's familiar. It has outlived its witch through either time or circumstance. It still has all of its 9 lives. It wanders around. They can't talk, but they're very smart. They can understand. They can pantomime. They can do a little bit of magic themselves. So you can't steal a witch's cat, although it can steal you. At this point, it's attached itself to at least Nox.
Cool. So cool.
My boyfriend is so allergic. Oh, and now we have 2 cats.
Yeah, but
That
you
sounds
gotta
like a him
avoid
problem.
cat. You
Yeah.
gotta avoid kitty.
He'll be fine. Allergy shots. He'll be fine. He can go over it. So, I'm gonna. Is anybody's backpack not wet?
Uh,
I am still just floating on my back. I'm like, no.
Yeah, nah. It's probably soaked.
I'm gonna look for like a piece of wood.
Oh my god, my camera. Where is my camera?
My phone.
Wait, I look up. Is the gate where the winged serpent is? Like, is that still open?
Yeah, it's still open.
I yell up, hey, is my camera up there?
He's gonna just throw the camera over the head.
It is. You know what? Since we knew we were dropping in the water, everybody left their stuff. The winged serpent comes down with a bag in its mouth. It gets all the way to the bottom of the gate, and then it waits for someone to walk underneath and drops it in.
Open arms, and I'm like, you're the best.
You did so good. We're so proud of you.
You are caught a little bit by surprise. You reach up, but again, the physics of this comes in weird, so it drops in from above you and then immediately shoots and pops you in your chest. You got to fumble to grab it real quick.
I just like, oh, this is worse than next time I got hit in Derby. Oh God. And I immediately check like my bags and my camera. I turn it on. Oh, sweet. It's still going. Okay, cool. I got battery life. Holy shit, I got full battery life. How the hell did that happen? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
As you pull out your camera, the buzzing sound gets louder and more
Nope,
curious.
get out of the water. It's gonna be like a huge mechanical bee or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think that, can we say that like all of our electronics, like our cell phones, were also in the bag?
Yes, everybody's
Okay.
electronics were all in the same bag. That's why it was so heavy.
Okay,
All right.
keep the part of the bag not wet. Put the cats on it. Let's just push and go.
Yeah, I think I will scramble up to that pipe thing. Is the pipe big enough for like people to like climb on? Because like
they are all big enough that you can climb on them. The busted open one, as you approach, the buzzing sound gets louder.
okay. Yeah, is there an exit anywhere? Maybe we just hide at this point.
It's not too far away. This is a fairly small garden, and so you can see the gate. It's not too far away on your left. The steam pipe is kind of in front of you, Anita, and the gate is this way. There's really nothing between you guys and the gate, between us and the gate. You just have to get through all this warm ass water. I'm closer to the gate than any of y'all because I came in fast. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I don't want to stay. Like the buzzing sound is very ominous and also just not a pleasant sound. I don't want to do that. I'm going to start. I'm going to just look to y'all and be like, "Can we go? We should go before." And then I'll just start wading through the water as quickly as I can.
So as you leave the pipe where the rust bees have built their hive, without disturbing any of them.
Why did I have to be right?
So as you leave them undisturbed, working away, eating away at the pipe, ready to devour any metal that they come in contact with, but still too occupied with their pipe to come out because you didn't make any noise, or at least not the right kind of noises. You're able to get to the gate unbothered. You ready to keep going? All right, we are.
Yeah.
We're just getting out.
Yeah, are there any like towels or whatnot? Like,
no, there are no towels, but it's nice out. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll try. It's fine.
I was saying, they're like, can I like cast fireball or something?
Please don't cast fireball.
Like, even if you do fireball, I wouldn't let you cast fireball in this state. No. You're making terrible decisions today. You can't set my friends on fire. It's my birthday.
I'm not going to set us on fire. I'm going to set.
You're going to set us on fire.
No, I'm going to set a fire.
Let them set each other on fire.
This whole place is flooded. It's flooded from a broken steam pipe. What are you going to burn? See, this is what we were talking about earlier. This is why people had to put an on fire disclaimer before going to the top of that tower. Yeah.
I am just going to like take out my hairpin, loosen up my hair and just like squeeze out the excess and just quickly braid it. And I'm like, Eh.
Now, the lawn that's on the other side of the gate as we all step out the water is wide and square, enormous to all the ones we've seen so far. There are squares of lush, soft, pale grass, like a solid 5 yards across on each side, alternating with grass so dark it has hints of bluish black to the brilliance. The walls that border the garden are speckled white. The far gate is shaped like two chestnuts facing each other. The ground is littered with small clumps of feathers. It looks like beautiful, brightly colored birds have just kind of fallen out of the sky. There's not wrong with them. I'm not even sure if they're really birds. Are birds real? These could be not real birds. Really, it's up for debate, but there's something brightly colored, beautifully feathered on the ground. But that's not the most interesting thing. You would think it is, but it's not. Among these grass squares, two chess sets are frozen in a stalemate, snarling and cursing at each other. They're made of obsidian and snowy white marble. The black set is the court of the dazzling night. Diamond and other precious gems set into their stone bodies in the shapes of unfamiliar constellations. The white set is made of bright white marble, swirled through with creams and tans and shining veins of polished copper and gold. And these petty bitches may or may not call themselves the court of the even more dazzling dawn. They are old rivals. Now, you can choose to help these guys. You can try to help them out of this stalemate. Pick a side. You can just leave them to their petty bullshit and go right on through. What do you want to do?
Oh
I
God.
have a question. Shoot, I am wrong. What? Are the chess sets arranged in a stalemate? Because if so, that'd be hilarious.
Now look, everybody's laughing like my shit is not muted.
Your shit's not
Your
muted.
shit is not muted.
Now look, my
Not
shit is not
muted.
muted. Everybody's hearing me like, no. Cool. Bye. Everybody's fired. Show's haunted. Child's fired. Cast is fired. Siblings
Oh.
fired. Everyone's fired. Okay, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Let's keep going. There are petty chess pieces staring each other down. They are in a stalemate on this chessboard.
I
I'll take that.
personally love chess.
I also love chess.
I'm
So-
just enjoying the pettiness right now.
I think I go up to the life-size chessboard like, oh my goodness, so cool. And then realize, oh, the pieces are sentient and they're beefing. So I think I'll like go up and like find myself in the middle of it before I know how to stop. And I'll just look around and be like, see the black queen on the board and just be like, oh, and sort of like curtsy strangely and be like, Your Majesty, happy birthday. We've heard so much about you from our friend.
Or
If
now
I had popcorn right now, oh my god.
they are carved very much in the shape of traditional chess pieces, but there's something in the way the constellations and gemstones are inscribed that give the suggestion of a face. And the court of the even more dazzling dawn, these marble pieces in the white and tan start hooting and hollering. They are falling out. They are keying. The black set are rattling their weapons. They're bristling up, and the queen just kind of looks at you, and her voice is very deep and very slow as she goes, "The wrong black queen."
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. Like I am bright red, just like hiding
Oh.
behind shears, holding my cats. Like
I'm just here like,
That is on me. I'm so sorry. You have a lovely kingdom I don't know what this is called. Seems like you're kind of stuck here. I'm you seem cool though. Would you like some help? Maybe.
Now, as soon as you referred to this chess lawn as the Black Set's kingdom, the white set starts having a fit. There are boos, there are hisses, they are bumping up against each other, rattling their little stone bodies. They are mad. The Black Kingdom's like, yeah, it's whose kingdom? It's so
Actually, the more I speak, the more I make
Stop
things
talking!
worse. Let me let me
Anita,
go.
you're digging
Actually,
yourself.
I'm a back up. Y'all be easy. Peace. I turn and walk. um. Yeah, Nox, that's not your friend. I thought it's Black Queen, and I thought the Black Queen. It's not your friend. I'm sorry.
I mean, it
I'm
is.
very sorry.
It's not, but I mean, chess sets are always neat to know. So here's the thing. We can absolutely leave them here. If nobody does anything, they will just stay there like that. It's so funny. They will still be there like 3 years from now. It's funny. Or all they need is want to pick a side. I mean, the Black team seems to like us just fine. The petty team is kind of bitches though. We can help them. If we do, the first team who moves is going to win with human help. Or we just keep going. What do you want to do?
What happens when the pieces get taken? Matter of fact, I don't want to know.
No.
Let's
This sounds like a mind our
keep going.
business.
Let's
This is like
yeah.
that what was that Sierra
Mind your
game? Like the
business.
chess, like the chess.
It's a mess, really. It's for the
Yeah.
best.
I don't know. Like
We're gonna talk, and then they're gonna get mad, and then we already.
Yeah, royal politics. Like Knox is right. This is a mind your business. Let's keep it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
Let's
look
keep
at
it
the
pushing.
chessboard.
Cheers.
I'm only looking. Is there any openings that favor the Black Queen?
Yes.
Oh no. Cheers. Cheers, no. Cheers, are you just gonna yell out to the Black Queen where to go while we run?
Hey, Queenie!
Go!
And they both turn to look at you.
And I see that the pawn towards the king is open and ready for check and mate. And I call out the position and that pawn.
Okay. The queen moves with a savage, terrifying swiftness. She is a solid 10 feet of beautifully carved, delicately decorated stone, but still, she is a stone elemental nonetheless. But she moves like the wind as she crosses quickly, brings her weapon up and across, and this pawn shatters into a whole bunch of little birds that just go flying up and fall to the ground. In case you was wondering where all the birds came from. See, it's fine. They're probably not real birds. They're magic stone birds. It's fine. I wouldn't step on them with bare feet. And then she turns around and holds the king. The other pieces all surrender. They fall over dead. They just kind of drop. They just look ridiculous. They're just lying there in the grass. Little butts. And now one of the pawns, one of the black pawns starts to approach. It's holding something in its hands. Do you want to wait and see what it's bringing, or do you just want to go ahead and go through the gate?
I'm curious.
Cheers!
I'm not leaving Shears behind.
I'm a petty ass bitch.
Shears, I thought we talked about this.
You talked about it with each other, not me.
I thought we talked about
I thought it was a
horror
huddle up.
movies.
I thought it was a huddle up, mind your business. But it was
I thought we
I just look at the queen.
Dawn
I'm like,
is
look.
getting closer.
Thought it was a huddle up, mind your business. Now 16 people are dead.
They're not dead. They're not dead. They're gonna
They're
run
dead.
in 5
The
minutes.
white pawn turned
they're
into birds.
In the background, the black team is walking over to each of them and is smashing them. They're all exploding into birds. They are being murdered.
They are dead and they're getting deader by the minute, and I don't want to be next year's. I swear to God, if you insist on this, I will shove you towards the pond and run.
It looks like it understands that we're all thinking about making a break for it. It looks at whatever it's got in its hands, looks at us, looks at its hands, and starts running. It's holding it like a football. It's booking
No!
it.
Hey.
I'm gonna run. I'm running. And I'm gonna grab Anita's hand and start pulling. Like, let's go.
Hey, we gotta. No,
No,
we can't leave
this.
Shears.
Shears
we can't
chose
leave.
this. Shears chose this.
Wait, Arnica, are you running with them?
I'm laughing too hard.
We said mind the business. What did they do? They didn't mind the business. So we are gonna go.
I get dragged a little ways, but I try to stop. I resist you. I try to not get pulled into the next garden without Shears and Arnica.
Nox seems to forget that I give heart attacks.
It's Arnica's birthday. Come on, Nox, it's a birthday.
Yeah, and it's gonna be the last one if we wait.
Nox, roll your luck for me.
Oh.
Okay. It's 2d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's an 11. And my luck is 11.
Lucky. Yes. You're very lucky. You don't think you are, though, because you trip. You do not make it to the gate. You stumble over one of those birds, and as you do, you realize that whatever it looks like, it definitely feels like rock. It feels like you have stepped on a big-ass rock. You don't hurt yourself, but you stumble, you lose your balance, and that gives the pawn enough time to make it across and make it to Shears. It looms over you by like a solid 8 feet. It doesn't really have too much of an expression on its face. Its gems are very humble. It's mostly just got little inlays with little copper, rondels and stuff. And it holds out to you a piece of a map.
Oh, sweet. Oh, thank you.
It just kind of, if you have the impression that if it could bend over and put its hands on its knees and look at you with exasperation, it would be, but it can't do any of that. It's not carved to let it move in such a way. And yet.
No, don't worry about it. Next time, rook your king a little early, like 5 moves earlier, you'll probably have a better chance. But that's just me. That is just me. But y'all have a good time. Thank you so much for this. Really appreciate it. And I just wave to the queen like, hey, thanks, man.
All right, now.
Hail to the queen.
Here's the thing about that map. There are, and I kid you not, 5 different maps to this level of yin. This could be any one of them. You don't know because it's missing its name. You can get on this map at any time because you know how to get there. You're holding it. The second you say you want to take this map, the next gate you open will lead to this first lair, but you don't know where that lair is. Impatient parties may find themselves just one garden away from the luminous cemetery and decide they want to follow the map, only to find themselves back on layer 6. So, that's the risk of a map. What do you want to do?
I look to Arnica and say, what do you think?
All right. Everybody roll your luck.
As soon as Nox fell, I sort of like stood like next to and in front of Nox in the pawn and just put my hands up against this 14-foot tall pawn who I just saw absolutely murder and decimate the entirety of like white stone elemental, much bigger than me. I just put my hands up in defense, and it did not look very protective or intimidating. But Nox, I was there for you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, I got a 2 on luck.
4.
All right.
You rolled 2 1s.
Yep.
Wow. I rolled a 2 and a 1. So that's 3 for me.
Yes.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Yes, it is. Everybody is exceedingly lucky. And because of that, because you all rolled a positive, you all made your luck. As you hand this over to me, I go, oh shit. I do a little dance. I'm like, this is the road right next to the road we were taking. I know this path. This is almost a straight shot.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yes, so it picks up on the 7th layer in the ivy covered kennels, and we go where we're gonna see a lot of cool shit, but we just go straight. We don't take any shortcuts, we don't go nowhere. Straight shot.
Hell yeah, I'd say let's go for it.
Yeah, it's your party, Arnica.
Birthday rule.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Nox, you okay?
No!
Yeah, that was
They straight up murdered a guy and started chasing us, and you just stood there.
Nah, they straight up murdered 16 guys. Like,
and she was just like, let me just, see what they want,
I was not ready for that to happen. I thought, like, in chess, you capture the pieces, so like they just get put in peace jail for a little while, but they just like they brought out their weapons and they shanked people. I was nuts.
That was
it's
cool.
not as bad as it looks. They will grow back. They grow back. They grow back.
Oh, they grow back. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
it
the
takes
regeneration
I feel like that
cycle. I
doesn't
told
matter,
you.
actually. I feel like that's still a pretty shitty thing to do.
Like, it's pretty shitty, but it's like less shitty. It's fine. It's different layers of shitty to me.
I feel like if I was gonna grow back, I still wouldn't want somebody to kill me.
That is so fair. But we got a next place to go.
Like super petty though.
And Arnica knows this place, and this place is probably a lot less dangerous than the place that we have just been. Arnica?
All right.
It's great. It's real easy. It's real easy. You're gonna love it.
Great, real easy. We'll love it, Nox. Come on, Nox. Birthday.
Okay. Buffet.
Birthday. Birthday.
Birthday.
Birthday.
Birthday.
Birthday. Birthday.
Birthday.
Birthday. Birthday.
The worst part is this isn't even in sync. That's the worst part about this is that somebody's it's like not even in sync yelling birthday. It's all like different timings. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, shut up, I'll do it.
All right.
I mean, it's gonna be me.
Now fired. Now, with
all that
said,
we do, Nox. It's not enough for you.
We have made great decisions, y'all. Look at this. We've been helpful and we've been polite, and we met a shepherd of the trees, and we helped a chess set, and now we've got a new map. We have, I mean, it's not the original Queen's map, but we have a map directly to the Queen's garden. It's got a straight shot next week, baby. because it is definitely time for us to go ahead and wrap up. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to everybody. We're going to keep it short and sweet, and then I'm going to come in with all of the notifications, all the notices, so many. I can do it. Let's start with shares and work our way around.
Happy birthday, Arnica. Hail to the queen. Hi, everyone. My name is Shears. I am online as Bloodthread Shears and many, many, many other names. That's why there's a link tree. I'm a belly dancer. I am a professional photographer, a trained medical biller, and the reason why Nox keeps adding to the deep lore. You can find me online on Twitter at pinupac87. You can find me on Twitch as Bloodthread Shears, all one word. And if you're looking for a photographer in the tri-state area of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and certain areas of Pennsylvania, hit me up. I am the head of Different Drum Photography. I do portraits. I am the creator of Casual Boudoir for those who don't feel comfortable being in just their underwear. I do portraits. I specialize in belly dance photography. I do all the things except for weddings and small children. So if you're looking for somebody for the 2023 and 2024 year, my books are open. I offer a soft lighting scale for those who want to have an updated headshot but can't afford the stock prices. So you can go to my website, contact me there, and I'm always happy to travel. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much. And Nox.
Hi y'all, I'm Nox. My cat has gone under the bed, so I can't show you Hazel, but she was Hazel. And you can find me on social media at Noxternal_7. I've been, again, Nox. You can also find me, okay, there's a lot. Bear with me. Tomorrow, you can find me and Anita here on School of the Stars, which is I'm the GM. It's a Kids on Broom mystery. And you should also tune in because tomorrow is actually about Anita's character, Medea. So I'm very, very excited. That is 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also find me here again on Tuesday for Inspire Isles, which is a Arthurian legend magic system with using sign language. And I'm super excited because I know something that might come up on Tuesday's session, and I'm very, very excited for that. You can also find me here again next Friday, twice. That's right. I never leave. I never leave. For As We Ran Through Rotten Wonderlands, and for Gently Through the Breeze, I believe, which is a Valor game. That's going to be 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I live on this channel. But yeah, so I'm very, very excited. Check out all the stuff. Also, happy birthday, Arnica.
Thank you.
Arnica, it's your birthday. Hey, I'm Anita. You can find me at Anita the Lesbian on the Twitters and the TikToks. On the Twitters, follow me there, and you'll see me post whenever I'm doing stuff, and it's great. Yeah, like was said, tomorrow Nox is going to be torturing me. It'll be very fun. Come through and watch the carnage. And yeah, on Wednesday, I will be at the Fusca Twitch channel. Fusca twitch.tv/Fusca, I believe, or Fusca D&D. It's one of those two. But I'm a wizard, and we're fighting devils and demons, and it's a magic castle. It's very scary. Check me out on Anita the Lesbian at the Twitters. You'll find when I'm doing stuff, when I'm going live. And if you ever like got the notion of just like seeing me and being like, I would love to play at a table with this woman, you can do that. You can hire me to DM a thing for you. Right now, I am on startplaying.games, and I have a Icewind Dale adventure that I'm going to be running on Sundays. If you want to play D&D on Sundays with me, come through. That's me. Back to you, Arnica.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I've been your storyteller, Arnica Ross. We've been having a fantastic time on this birthday celebration. Coming up this week, we're in so much stuff. We've covered just about all of them. But like everyone was saying, on Tuesdays, our Inspiral show, sponsored by Hatchling DM. Somebody make that show up in the thing. You know, I'm so terrible at this. Thank you. Mwah. It's a family friendly AP of the game that uses sign language and the power of belief to defend a realm of Arthurian myth and friendly fey creatures. Also on Tuesdays, Return of the Family Business. Gaynor and the Demigods are back a year and a half after their once on a lifetime road trip. Apparently, it ended better than our road trip. But I heard it was still wild. I'm still catching up. Nobody tell me what happened. I know, hush. I had a while. I can't watch them all at once. They've been training hard with their divine parents, and they're overdue for some R&R. A beach weekend sounds like just the tonic. And then Wednesdays is Roll for Luck. They'll be back next week. This week they were on Dragon Talk, the official Dungeons and Dragons podcast. It was Ava. Was it Ava and Rio? Oh shoot, it was both of them. Go watch that. Catch the backup, and then catch them next week when Roll for Luck comes back. We'll be here for 2 more Fridays. The new Valor show with Jonathan is coming up next Friday evening. I will be on that with Knox. Saturday is Kids on Brooms. Sunday is Contour and Charisma. We have so much stuff. Watch all of it. You'll never be bored. Writer's strike, not here, because we're not paid. We're not Writers Guild. It's fine. We'll be here. This will be better than the new reality TV. Upcoming casting calls. What do we have? We have Fathomless, an adventure for Alas the Awful Sea, being brought to us by VJ Stonecraft. Check our Twitter for the applications. And our new zine should be launching this weekend. Did it launch yesterday? It looks like it launched yesterday.
I'm pretty sure it launched yesterday.
Not yet? Oh, thank gosh. I'm like, how did I miss that? I didn't do any of my retweeting. Oh, no. Thank gosh. It's upcoming. We will let you know. Keep an eye on our Twitter for it. As far as us, that's us done. Thank you so much. We will see you next Friday. Stick around. It'll be a double feature day next week.
Yeah.
Until then, bye, y'all.
Happy birthday, Arnica!
Happy birthday! It's a birthday, Arnica! It's your birthday! I love it!